reasons mentioned above. And here we find some remarkable linkages between the two. It clearly establishes how genetics influenced Duryodhana's behavior throughout his life. While it is clear that genetics played a significant role in determining Duryodhana's character, there are other possible explanations. In chapter 4, I examine the behavior of other important characters in the Mahabharata, such as the Pandava brothers and Draupadi. I list several actions of the Pandavas that are very similar to Duryodhana's. However, they are treated differently in the epic, and thereafter by other readers and writers. While it seems unfair, the various explanations and justifications of the war between good and evil are what makes the epic so interesting. Chapter 5 explores the possibilities of generalizing of the concept of Duryodhanization. I choose characters, living and dead, and juxtapose them with the findings of the book. I have chosen these characters with utmost care to avoid hurting the sentiments of any community. Finally, in the last chapter, I conclude my theories and arguments. Only here do I allow my personal views on the subject to come forth. I believe this book will appeal to the curiosity of those who wish to scientifically understand the characterization of heroes or villains, be it in mythology, history, behavioral sciences, or real life. It also has teachings for businesses, academia, and policy organizations, as the book presents an unusual method of character assessment. I hope it will provide stimulus for further research and literature. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge my peers and editors, especially Radhika and Indrani, who reviewed and worked tirelessly towards the current edition. I would like to acknowledge my research associate, Ananya, for her inputs. I am thankful to my friends Badri, Neha, Negi, and Gautam. I am grateful to my mom, Shivani Uppal, who continuously encouraged me to take up this project. I am also thankful to Deepthi, my beloved wife, for her immense support. I am grateful to various members of IIM Lucknow, especially Professor Ajit Prasad, who provided motivation to complete the work. Without their contributions, this project would not have been possible. Introduction. Son. Do ostriches bury their heads in the sand when they're scared or threatened? Father. No, it's an optical illusion. Ostriches are the largest living birds, but their heads are pretty small. If you see them picking at the ground from a distance, it may look like their heads are buried in the ground. Nonetheless, they do dig holes in the dirt to use as nests for their eggs. Several times a day, the bird puts her head in the hole and turns the eggs, so it really does look like the birds are burying their heads in the sand. Son. Oh, this means the ostrich creates an optical illusion, possibly intentionally, that makes the viewer seem as if it is hiding its head in the sand. Wow, that's an ostrich paradox. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, a character is defined as villainous if his or her actions or motives are considered evil towards other individuals, nations, societies, environments, or the universe as a whole. The essence of this book lies in the etymological and colloquial development and popular establishment of this definition. Although today the term villain is used only in a pejorative sense, originally it defined entirely different phenomena and characters. The etymological development of the term villain follows this order: villa, villainous, villain, or villain, villain. The first two terms of the sequence villa and villainous descend from Latin and mean country mansion and farmland bound to the soil of that mansion, respectively. Subsequently, the French term villain refers to a person of less knightly attributes, one who was usually employed as a peasant, slave, or farm hand. In the Middle Ages, the French aristocracy was mostly dominated by men. In order to safeguard